Hey guys, Luna here, and we're back with a game called the Horrorscope. And if this title screen is actually familiar, then you should recognize it's also a similar title screen of the test, which the people who made the test and the other games of the test 2 and the test 3 also made this game. And I figured, might as well play this game. Same room it looks like. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You'll be asked a series of questions and you must answer them honestly. Very familiar, I see. Horns, tiefling horns, or devil horns. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you would like to. Truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want a positive outcome. We don't. What you'll find here may be disturbing. The truths you uncover. Do you want the truth? If you're sure, then continue. The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. See, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. As long as you provide the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. Call it natural intuition, a sixth sense, if you will. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain working as a defense mechanism. To answer many of these questions, you often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, which I have, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today, most likely information that you could regret learning. Ready? Set. Afraid of the dark. Not the dark itself, but what could be in it. Would you consider yourself to be a loner? Yes. Do you ever feel alone even when in a crowd? Sometimes. If you knew the date of your best friend's death, would you tell them? Physical fights? No, I have not. Are you uncomfortable in deep open water? No. If you could give up your friends to become rich and famous, would you? Well, my friends are my family practically, so. And I don't frequently talk with them, so. You looked into a crystal ball and saw that the love of your life was going to hurt you badly. Would you consider yourself to be courageous? No. Would you consider yourself to be a shallow person? Yeah, I do petty things sometimes. Do you fear the unknown? Yes. Does answering a ringing phone give you anxiety? No. If you found a suitcase full of money, would you keep it? Yeah. Does the name John mean anything to you? John from Christianity, yeah. Would you consider yourself to be manic? Hey, I'm looking this word up on recording. Manic is a disorder, apparently, which means extremely elevated and excitable mood, usually associated with bipolar disorder. No. Do you get bored easily? Yes. Do you ever take dangerous, unnecessary risks? No. Would you consider yourself to be a thrill seeker? I mean, I like roller coasters, so I guess that's a yes. When you die, would you like to be kill an animal under any circumstance? If it was going to kill me, then yes. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? You're a jealous person? Yes, sometimes. I mean, I'm an empathetic person. Do you like animals more than people? Yes. Are you a virgin? Interesting. Do you love your mother? Yes. Do you love your father? Yes. It's kind of interesting this person's named Alice. So it's like the... because Alice has some connotations in the AI world, being like, oh, the first artificial AI and stuff. Do you enjoy taking long, relaxing walks? Sometimes I do. Is Halloween one of your favorite holidays? Yes. Even a higher power of any kind? Yes. If Satan were watching your every move and you knew it, would you feel uncomfortable? No. Do you partake in any form of drug activity? No. Do you drink alcohol? No. Do you have any sexual fetishes or fantasies that you consider bizarre or uncommon? Yes. Very interesting. Do you thrive under pressure? Unfortunately, yes. If you could end the world with a push of a button, would you do it? You sometimes hope for the coming of a zombie apocalypse. No. If you had to resort to cannibalism to survive, would you be able to? Not. You like... I'm interested in them to a degree, like learning how to shoot them. Do you like knives or other bladed tools or weaponry? I mean, I want to learn how to throw knives, so... Do you like blunt objects such as hammers or bats? No. Do you believe in aliens? I believe that they could exist. Theoretically, if you had the opportunity to go to space on an alien vessel, would you go? If you could leave Earth and go to space and never return again, would you leave? Yeah. I mean, space is interesting and alien technology is weird. But so did you know that over 20% of koala bears have, whatever that word is, chlamydia? What is Apparently chlamydia is a commonly sexual transmitted infection that may not have symptoms. No, I didn't. That one wasn't really relevant, I just thought it was interesting. Are you alone right now? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Do you get starstruck easily? Yes. Have you ever said a prayer? Yes. Do you believe in magic? Yes. Do you believe in angels? Yes. Do you believe in demons? Yes. If you knew you could summon a demon, would you do it? Speaking of demons, have you played other games released by Random Studios, which I'm doing right now, such as The Summoning? Not yet, but I plan to. The Twins? Not yet. Even Naked News? Not yet, but I plan to. Good for you, this is why you're my favorites. Alright, now that the shameless plug is over, let us continue. If you could travel back in time, would you? I imagine if I could travel back in time, I could travel forward in time, so yes. Do you like horror movies? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be evil? Yes. Or at least chaotic. Would you consider anyone to be evil? 1% of the population are sociopaths. 100 people that you've encountered in your life, you've met at least one sociopath. Chances are you speak to a few of them on a daily basis. Did you know that? I did, for my psychology class I took forever ago. Do you think that you could potentially be a sociopath? I mean... Maybe I don't. It's better to kill than be killed. Do you agree? In terms of survival, killing an animal, yes, it's better to kill. Think stealing from big corporations is acceptable? No, you really shouldn't steal. Are you afraid of anyone in your life? No, I'm not afraid of any person. Do you enjoy gambling? Believe in legendary monsters such as Bigfoot and or the Loch Ness monster. I believe that something else caused them. Like someone in a fursuit or something, so technically, yes. Vampires, no. Addictive personality. Yeah. You like to cook? Yes. Would you say that you're a confident person? As much as I say, but yes. Do you think you're physically attractive? No. No. You lie to people on a daily basis? No. Do you suffer from anxiety? Yes. Do you suffer from depression? Yes. Do you exercise daily? No. Do you stay hydrated frequently? Home invasion? Yes. Have you ever broken a bone? No. If a killer were in your house, would you run or fight? Yes, I would probably run. If your house was on fire and you could safely get out to save your family or pets, you have to venture back in and sacrifice your life to save theirs. Would you do it? I would. Probably not. If you contracted a fatal, incurable disease that only gave you 3 years to live, would you try to pass it on to someone else intentionally? Being haunted by an evil spirit, would you continue to stay in the house? I told you that you're currently being haunted by an evil spirit. Would you believe me? Is money one of your favorite things? No. Do you like quiet, relaxing music? Enjoy loud, aggressive music? Like the porcelain dolls, kind of. I don't like the looks of them. But I'm not afraid of them. I'm just been twice shy. Yes, at least in terms of romances. Do you believe in love at first sight? Believe in the idea of soulmate? Yes, I'm hopeful like that. Have you ever had a one-night stand? No. Do you have a sweet tooth? Extremely. Do you enjoy a bit of drama and chaos in life to keep things interesting once in a while? Like fire? Yes. Is there anything that you're passionate about in life? Well, I'm passionate about this. Consider yourself to be a gentle person? Yes. Are you afraid of conflict? Yes. Have any of these questions made you nervous? Not really. Are you feeling relaxed at this moment? Yes, I would say so. Do you think anyone hates you? Probably. Do you hate anyone in particular? Yes. Are you prone to holding grudges? Yes. Forgive me, but never forget. Do you agree with this statement? Unfortunately, I do that, so everything happens for a reason. Yeah, thank you. Like explosions? No. Afraid of flying? No. Afraid of driving? Yes. Do you think the war between nations is healthy? In terms of civilians, no. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? Yeah. Do you ever dream about being chased? You ever dream about hurting someone else? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a violent person? No. If I were to tell you that hell was coming for you, would you know what I meant? Yeah, at least in Christianity. If your answers to these questions could supernaturally predict your potential fate, would you believe it and use it as a cautionary procedure to change your future and save your life? Yeah, that's good to know. Would you consider yourself to be incredibly self-aware? No, I'm pretty oblivious. If I told you that mirrors were a gateway to another realm, would you believe me? No. Can you feel something watching you right now? Right as I read that, I felt something, so. Can you hear the whispers yet? You're cold? No. Do you feel uneasy? A little. Do you feel like something is coming? Yeah. If something were coming, do you have a good idea of what it might be? Yes, the end of this. Do you enjoy the taste of blood? No. Would you rather bleed out than set out on a fire? Than be set on fire? Yeah, because I imagine burning is much worse. Would you help your best friend cover up a murder they committed? Probably not, because you think about death often. Yes. Do you think you would survive if you had to fight off a... Would you stay overnight in a haunted house by yourself if someone dared you to do it? Not by myself. Someone was trying to kill you. Do you think you could take their life if you had to? I mean, probably not. If your mother turned into a zombie, do you think you'd have to... Where's the hell do you think you're going there? Probably. Have you ever attempted to contact spirits? You ever had a sudden urge to jump out in front of a car? Have you ever had a sudden urge to push someone in front of a car? No. If you were witness to a murder and the killer threatened if you told anyone, would you go to the police? Yes. Have you ever seen a ghost or anything supernatural that you can come back as a ghost? Would you choose to haunt someone and make their life hell? I would be the most like petty ghost. I would come back and just like knock over a cup of water or something. You could make a deal with the devil in exchange for your soul. Would you take? I told you if someone was signing in your room right now and I told you exactly where they were, would you go check? Probably. Are you concerned that someone might be hiding in your room currently? No. Do you ever worry that someone might be living in your house without your knowledge? Afraid of leaving your feet to hang off the edge of the bed as you sleep at night? God, now that you say it, probably. Have you ever had your feet pulled while you were sleeping? You felt like you were falling, only suddenly you awake from a sleep? Yes. Do you realize that you might be incredibly fucked up? Yes. If you were a crazy person, you wouldn't know you're crazy. Do you understand? Yes. If you could read, because basically your own mentality thinks it's normal. If you could read people's minds and know exactly what everyone is thinking at all times, would you allow yourself that power? Yes. If you could rob a bank and get away with it, would you do it? Yes. If you could turn invisible, would you spy on people? Yes. Are you afraid of death? I'm not afraid of death itself. I'm more afraid of the process. Oh. That there might be an afterlife bother you? No. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Yes. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yes. Afraid of being lied to by the ones you loved? Yes, but at the same time, I think the ones around you, would you betray you? It could betray me, and I hate to admit that. Do you have a hard time trusting people? Yes. You feel alone in the crowd? Yes. You feel like you could understand others fairly well, but others have a difficult time understanding you? You feel slightly more comfortable at this point? Yes. You feel safe? You think you could be easily fooled by loved ones? Dominating other people? Yes. If you could live like royalty, would you? Yes. If you could travel anywhere in the world once, instantly for free, but you could never return to that particular place once you left, would you do it? Yeah. Do you believe in time travel? Yeah, I can think it could be possible. Do you think that aliens could potentially be humans from the future just traveling back in time for various reasons? I never heard of that, but that's a really interesting theory. But I don't... Would you choose to sleep inside of a coffin? No, that feels too tight to me. If you had to chomp off one of your hands or feet to escape from a... Does the sight of blood make you squeamish? If you knew a doll was haunted, would you buy it? No. Would you consider yourself to be superstitious? Only little studious. Not even sorry. That was that reference was worth it. Being put in a straitjacket make you feel uncomfortable? A little, yeah. Would you ever walk through a graveyard just for fun? Try human flesh to see what it tastes like? Not if I knew if it was human flesh. You believe in voodoo? No. If I told you that there was a voodoo doll that looks just like you hanging in a tree somewhere near your house, would that make you feel uncomfortable? Yeah, a little. You get uncomfortable on Friday the 13th? No. Do you ever worry that you're being followed? Are you afraid of sharks? No. Humans are more dangerous than any other animal, do you agree? Would you choose the death penalty over living your life in the cell? I told you that there were 7 secret messages throughout the last 100 or so questions. Would you believe me? Yeah. You believe that you might be in danger from a supernatural force. Do you consider yourself to be mentally stable? Would you trust your best friend to be alone with your lover? If you could leave this life behind and live one of your wildest dreams, never to return to this current time, would you do it? Have a specific goal in life that you determined to achieve? Yes. Would you say that sometimes that you lack motivation? Yes. If someone attacked you, would you attack them back? I mean, I think that I would try to. Are you sure that life you're living is real and not some figment of your imagination or some crazy dream? No. If you woke up right now and realized that everything you knew in this life was a dream and your actual life and everyone in it was entirely different, would you be disappointed with that outcome? No. If you could win the lottery but only have 7 years to live, would you take that money? Yeah. Now for the final most important question. I want you to really think about this one and answer honestly. Take your time, don't answer too quickly, really think about it. Are you happy? Am I happy? I'm content, but not happy. It's all really interesting. I'm going to turn your results into the fear machine and let it decide whether or not it wants to reveal your potential fate. I would be taking my leave now, but it was getting nice to know you intimately. I hope I will see you soon, hopefully not too soon. I think we have enough information about you. Whenever you skip questions, answer honestly or dishonestly, to close the time to respond, or quickly without reading or understanding properly, unable to tell results, analyzing very carefully, judging you. Based on what you told me, I see water. So much water. You're underneath looking up. How did you get here? What's going on? You're wondering, panicking. Figure stands above the surface, staring down at you. An unfamiliar face, shrouded in darkness, a face of evil. You rise to the surface of the water. You rise to the surface of the water only to reveal something familiar. A face of a loved one, but not the soul you recognize. A sinister grin is bared from ear to ear. They're watching you, looking down upon you. There's movement in the water. Suddenly, you're aware. Hands reach at your feet and beginning to pull you under. You struggle and kick, trying to break free. You beg your loved one to help you. They stand there, completely silent, grinning, watching. Feet are being twisted, your ankles are being snapped. You scream in agony as you can hear the breaking of bone. Even through the density of water, the cracking is loud. You're pulled under one final time. Air bubbles rise and rise and rise, and then silence. There's still time to avoid this fate. There's still a way out. Next loved one that asks you to go somewhere near water, make sure they're not wearing jewelry. The entity is attached to jewelry. Tell them to take it off so it doesn't get lost or damaged. Leave it elsewhere. The sinister being wants you to feel its fate deep. Secret word is submerged. Submerged, okay. I will make a note of this and write this down. The secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session, and make sure to let us know. We will be selecting some of you based on the answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on, which I'm assuming is chasing demons. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be part of history. This is a chance for you to be a part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your contract. We'll also be putting the first 500 players who contact us the credits of our next installment. Appreciate you taking the time to let us know how you got on. Thank you very much for your support. We hope to see you in future installments. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they have been some help to you, but if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. And there's their things. And feel free to check out the other titles. Obviously, I will be anyways, I hope you enjoyed the game called the Horrorscope, and I'll see you guys in the next video I happen to record. So have a good day, night, week, month of your life, and may the stars forever guide your path, wherever it might lead you.